Hello and welcome to the latest forecast for Scotland from the Met Office. Further wintry showers expected during the next few days, especially for northern Scotland where the snow has been building up both on the hills and at lower levels. We've seen 8 centimetres so far for Lerwick and substantially more over the hills of mainland Scotland as well. And those showers will continue to affect northern and western coasts through the rest of Monday and into the start of Tuesday. Otherwise, with a bit of shelter from the breeze, central and southern Scotland seeing clear skies and a widespread frost. Temperatures, well, in towns and cities, a couple of degrees below freezing, but in sheltered glens, well below. And it's going to be certainly a cold start to the day across the country, wherever you are, with those further sleet and snow showers coming in from the north and northwest. And by this stage, it is turning to a mixture of, I think, sleet and perhaps rain for the far north as slightly less cold air gets mixed in, but the snow will continue to build up inland across mainland Scotland and over the hills in particular. Some significant accumulations over the hills of central and northern Scotland. Useful for the ski industry, of course, but tricky for travel and icy surfaces to watch out for as well for northern and western areas. Further south and east, actually plenty of dry weather, plenty of bright weather, crisp winter sunshine, but it's going to feel cold wherever you are. Temperatures only about 1 or 2 degrees above freezing widely, and in some sheltered spots and certainly over the hills, those temperatures will stay below freezing through the day. Then our attention turns later Tuesday to this area of low pressure. Now, a couple of things to note about this. There's a bit of uncertainty about its position and its depth, but also it's got tight isobars wrapped around it, and it's got slightly less blue there, representing slightly less cold air mixed in with it. So at lower levels, a mixture of rain and sleet, but certainly the snow will continue over hills and inland across mainland Scotland as this system comes south. So a tricky night to come, I think, with some persistent spells of rain and sleet at lower levels for the Northern Isles and the north coast. Snow continue to build up, particularly above 100 metres for mainland Scotland, and all of that accompanied by gales. And with those gales, there is that risk of blowing snow over the higher ground and blizzard conditions. So treacherous conditions, I think, as we end Tuesday for northern Scotland. The snow largely avoiding the south, but as we go into Wednesday, that system does bring some wintry weather into eastern Scotland, so perhaps East Lothian borders as well. Again, most of the accumulations affecting relatively modest hills and above, and around coasts it's going to be sleet, hail, rain and so on. Further showers coming into the northwest, but in between plenty of drier and brighter weather, some sunny spells. It will, though, continue to feel cold, 3-4 Celsius at best, and below that, or at least below freezing, over hills and sheltered glens. So the weather stays cold, it stays wintry over the next few days, and you can stay up to date with all the latest by following us on social media. Bye-bye.